Hello, hello, hello. How's everyone doing? I hope everyone's doing well. We're gonna actually go to not there, but there. And how's everyone doing? I hope everyone's doing well. Well, everybody's posting music. What's going on here? Why is everybody posting music? It's alright. I guess I'll never fully understand, but hey. I fixed my font so I can do, Windows key related things. I wonder what I sent him. Ah, that's what I sent him. Now I know. Okay, let's see who's Aurora at. Who's... Clarissa! Hello, hello.
Timeline?
I said
Howdy.
hello.
Hello.
Wait, how many people do we have working right now? I'm confused.
2 people.
Where y'all at?
I'm at Ocean, and Carissa's up at, in Polito.
Clarissa. A long time.
How's it going?
Not bad, not bad. Look at me now. I'm in the same position you were. How times have changed.
How'd they have?
We have issue. Who knows, I might head up to you just to see you. Has it been busy?
You just ran past me. I've done a spinal surgery, yeah. But I'm just going, I'm gonna go spiritually think about making some dinner right now.
That's very spiritual of you.
I thought so. Appears to be somebody on their way in.
I gotta see Clarissa. Well, there's hundreds of people working at the hospital, so.
True, yeah.
But after I go visit Clarissa, I'm gonna probably come back down to Ocean, depending.
Yeah, I'll probably be back after. I'll be back on shift because I was just answering a page, so I'll probably be back on shift after the evening storm.
Where is it? Where is it? Where is it?
To stand up before you step up.
So
I'm
that's
probably
me.
not gonna be on duty much longer anyway. So I wouldn't drive all the way up here.
Well,
Yeah, that's
I'll just ask it here, here then. How's life been?
Been pretty good. Just keeping busy. Out of city
I'm off,
work.
yeah, I'm off duty.
Good to hear.
Catch you in a bit.
Yeah, you stay safe.
Yeah, you too.
Okay, in that case, I'll stick at Ocean. Oh. Okay, then. You get so used to not seeing the symbols that you're just like, wait a minute. This is what happens when you fix the font? Question mark? Needs training. Let's see if anyone actually needs training. And who it needs training.
Yeah, I hear you.
We're stuck in the elevator. Yeah. That's scary. It's like I can't move. That was very spooky. Oh yeah, that's what I was gonna say. I was gonna see. Just gonna go here. So we still haven't had that supposed meeting. And be honest, I don't want to have to wait until a stupid meeting, stupid unnecessary meeting would be real, just to find out how we're training people. So, depending if Max is actually around, I might train Max. Depending on Max's around. Depending on if Max is around. Everybody just does this. You see what everybody mostly does? Oh, they definitely don't do that. Means I need a new Saha casuals. Oh yeah. I have this. Oh yeah. And you forget the things you get. Okay, we're gonna do this. Yep, with the mask on because, you know, totally makes sense. Oh, 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 oh. Okay, we're good. Yeah, everybody talks about the magic that is, IFAX. But I don't believe in the powers that are IFAC. Usually. But I'm old-fashioned. That's the other reason. We can see, though. Close. I do want to see, though. Let's see if I can remember where it is. Because I'll be honest, I don't actually recall. We gotta find the, whatchamacallit? There's an actual room. For where all our... Where our armory is, but I don't remember where it is. I'm gonna be real. So I kind of have to run around. It's here somewhere, it's not that room. It's not there. Is it over here somewhere, question mark? I actually don't know. It says storage is this way. I don't think so, though. It's not over here. That's what I mean. I don't actually know where the, Wait, I just realized something. No! Okay, so that's one scanner room. Yeah, I genuinely forget where the, I genuinely forget where the storage is. It's not that room. Where the heck is it? I'm actually lost. Okay, that brings me in a circle. What the heck? Am I just dumb? Everybody talks about the IFAC, but I'm lost. It sucks. I know it's on that floor. I just don't know where. I don't genuinely know where, though. Please keep voices to a whisper. Thank you. Okay. You know, we're gonna go on duty in a second. I just want to make sure everything is well looked up. Okay, that door is locked. Me not knowing how to get there. It's alright. Okay. You know what time it is. It is time to get there. Apparently Chase is now... Chase Marston... It is the... Chief of medicine. Despite being, you know... semi-active. Somehow. Let's play that one. We should just be gray. Med students should be pink. And then all the nurse stuff should be pink. I mean, it should be... Oh, no, I get why it's blue. Because technically when you're a staff nurse, you're blue. Oh, how it's come a long way. Yeah, we don't mess with the Lucas. Okay, so we got... 1... Okay, we're gonna make sure we have everything we need. DT. At 25. Okay, we need a single bandage. Oh god, I hear someone. $22, $23, $25. That sucks. $25, 15, 15.
I don't know if I'm bleeding or not. I've got a lot of pain in like my leg. I see like a bit of a red patch.
Well, I'm about to check you in, so they're gonna completely.
Okay, cool.
Just give me a second.
Oh, he's fine. He's just being a baby. I told him to just rip out the taser prongs himself. He won't do it.
I wouldn't recommend that.
I can also see blood. I'm fucking bleeding.
Okay, hello.
Well, go on, fam.
I still am never sure how to respond to that.
You say Wagwan. Or what's Magwan in, fam?
Well,
Just
so...
say hello back to him.
Yeah, it just means hello.
Oh,
Jamaican.
okay.
Yeah.
Hello.
It's just a
How
Jamaican
you
greeting.
doing? What's going on?
I've actually done better before, but other than having taser prongs in my back, I'm actually sweet, you know. I'm feeling quite good.
I guess that's a good thing then. So that's all? You just have taser prongs? No other signs of pain at all?
I mean, no. Okay, so other than them, I kind of have a bit of pain, like bruise, like across my body. I did get rammed with a motorcycle twice, so.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna be honest. Nurse Nancy might have just slipped in accidentally and started just pulling without even informing me.
Oh.
Yep.
Oh yeah, I think Nancy just got it here before you did.
Nancy.
I mean, I'm sure that you can do a nice sort of check over. I'm sure.
Okay.
You know, of
I hate Nancy sometimes. I'll let Nancy know later. Okay, let's take a look at what happened. Let's take a look at what Nancy did. Where did you get tased?
in my back. Like, I think like I can't really remember. I think it's frazzled my brain a bit, but like 2-3 times ish.
To be honest, I don't think Nancy actually attempted to really pull them out. She just kind of was like pull... No. Too much effort, because I still see some there. Okay. So, I have 3 options for you.
Go on.
I don't really know how many options, but I have options for you as it relates to this. So either I can pull all of them, or at least as many as I can at a time, at the same time,
Yep.
or
Okay.
I can
at
pull
the
them...
same time. Yeah, no, don't give me any of it.
Ooh,
Just same
ooh.
time them.
Let me help. I can
Oh
totally
no,
do that.
no, fuck you. Stay away from me. Do it.
Or
It'd be like one of them satisfying ASMR videos.
I pull them one at a time.
Yeah, all at once,
No,
please.
no. Me and Burger could jump in. All 3 of us can pull all of them all at once.
Wait a minute,
No.
wait a minute, here. I need to see something though if you were to do that. Do you have your medical license on you?
I do.
Do you? Can I see it?
Yeah, hold on. It's in my wallet. Let me unfold it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, here you go.
Sorry, that's crayon. No, you
What?
can't.
What do you mean? I could totally do it.
Nope.
It says medical license on it.
Yeah, but you wrote it there.
Okay. You work on him. I'll have a follow-up for you.
Oh, okay. Take more time to at least draw the license a bit more accurately.
Alright, the
Okay, here, read
adrenaline is
this
starting
one.
to... What?
Okay, let's go. We're gonna just pull these.
I feel like my adrenaline is starting to run off a bit, and now I can fucking really feel the pain a bit. Have you? Is there anything that you have that you can dose me with?
I mean, I can, but I'm gonna let you know right now that I don't typically give medicine to people because, especially with taser prongs, because it's a very temporary pain, and it's quick pain.
Okay, true. Oh, you know what? True. I just want some fucking ice packs on this bruise because it's just fucking killing.
Okay. Is it somewhere you can reach with your arm so that way I can still
Yeah,
pull the prongs out?
I'll be able to hold it as long as it's an ice pack that I can kind of like take away or bring back from a later.
Okay, there's
I
a nice
can't,
pack.
mate, I can't really grab it, can I?
No, go the ice pack.
I can't. I'm fucking in handcuffs. What do you want me to grab with my mouth?
I was about to say yes, not gonna lie.
Exactly.
Where is it? Is it where your hands kind of are?
No, it's like across like my bicep area on my right side.
Oh,
Oh, okay. Well, now that I know where it's at, I can come pull it.
No, that's not a fucking taser prong.
Keep your hands by yourself.
okay, well, we're gonna get these
Guys,
taser prongs, and then I'll...
Bloody brilliant.
Yeah.
Watching the nurse remove taser prongs from somebody.
Okay, let's go for the
Good job,
first
guys.
the first 3. The only 3.
The only 3. All right, just you know what? Just don't even give me a countdown or nothing. Just pull them out.
Boop.
Mm.
What, you said didn't give you a countdown?
I thought that you was gonna wait a little bit. I'll do it right there and then.
I mean, I could have pulled them slower if you really wanted me to.
You know what? Yeah. Thanks for doing it like that.
Yep. You're welcome.
So what did we learn?
Don't go down ladders.
But yeah, there's that. Okay, you said you needed ice on your bicep.
Yeah, I'll tell you what. Just,
Your left or right one?
right, just tuck it in my top, and I'm sure it'll be fine.
I mean, I can try.
I can't really roll it up for
Okay,
you,
attempt
so you might need
Yep.
to just slide it up my sleeve.
Yeah, we're just gonna roll up your sleeve. Hopefully you're not hiding anything under there because that would be kind of awkward, considering.
Nah.
That would be very awkward. Moose Nancy's taking a look at you, sir, behind me.
Shut
Okay, we're gonna just put
You got
this here. Roll
got
down the
anything?
sleeve.
You go in the bed, go to the lobby and go in the bed, sir.
Oh, it's not.
And there you
She
go.
wants
Got
to see
that
my
there.
signature. I don't know why.
Okay, we're gonna roll down your sleeve now.
You go over here as well.
Fucking hell, it's a bit cold, isn't it? I feel so much better.
I will say, once you do get to the cells, please remove this ice pack. Because this is not because it's not supposed to. You're not supposed to leave ice on you for like more than 5 minutes. So.
Oh, it's fine. I'll be able to.
And I'm gonna be honest, I kind of expect the police to
officers
speed
don't,
through the city to get
yeah,
there.
if the officers don't do it, then that's a them problem, not a me problem.
Fair point.
Actually,
fair
it'll
point.
also be a me problem, to be honest. It'll fucking hurt.
Yes. But there you go. It's all good.
Oh, bloody brilliant! Oh,
You need me to push you up, or are you going to get up yourself?
No, I just wanna fucking have a little chug of some water. Have you got any water?
I'm gonna be honest, I don't think I do.
You know what? It doesn't matter.
There's probably some in the fridge though.
No, I'll be alright. Don't worry. Alright, okay, we're all good.
I have a request for you,
Okay,
officers.
sir. Yes.
Make sure you remove the ice pack from him when he gets to the cells. Please and thank you.
Okay.
And as well, make sure you get him some water.
Yep.
It's like, you can't tell me to do that. It's like, yes, I can. It's my medical advice. It is my medical advice. You must listen. Okay, beautiful. Okay. So... Okay, I gotta be like, boom, double star. Okay, double star, because we have to. I'm gonna do this just as a training thing. For training. This can either be in the secondary assessment or treatment. Because, you know, I'm gonna be fine. I am going to just roll with it, and if people want, they can then have take a at Ducky. Oh yeah, it's not called that. At what are they called? What are you? Medical. Medical student. Okay. And then we'll go from there. Whoa! Hey, Clarissa.
Yes.
You know that one you localed like a little bit earlier?
Yeah, what about him?
Yeah, I was actually treating that one. So Nurse Nancy kind of swooped in while I was mid-work on them.
Well, last I had checked, you hadn't been clocked in, and you could have claimed him, so I would have known.
Yeah, I guess it's one of those everyone mistakes.
Hi!
It's still a bad habit I have of forgetting to actually claim them. I just assume.
Good to know things haven't changed too much.
Yeah. Hey, when you're used to working on shift by yourself, you don't tend to have to claim people. You just tend to either look with them or just deal with them.
Well, I still do it regardless of if I'm alone or not, because it's a good habit to be in.
Fair point. As you said, some things no change. It's a fact. I did the same thing when I was a medical student. I wouldn't accept. I would just be like, this. It's like, oh. Like, it's fine. Okay. I have one button on my stream deck I never click. Ever. If I click it, bad things happen. Oh yeah, we didn't do the thing for good luck. For good luck. There we go. For good luck. I love taser prong removals. Look at me with all my notes. Imagine writing all this stuff about veterinarian stuff. Veterinarian stuff. Yeah. Do not feed the canine treats with the permission of the handler. Don't do this without the handler. Don't do this without the handler. I like how I wrote that up. I'm the one to have written all that. And yet, there is no one vet trained. There is no one vet trained. I do not know if and then this is nursing stuff. Well, general stuff. General stuff. General stuff. Bum 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 bum. You human. Human. Oh, don't ask me why I'm constantly saying human. It has to do with well, I guess I'm taking a ducky.
What are you doing?
I am taking a ducky.
Have fun with that.
Wait, what? No, I genuinely didn't know what you said.
I said have fun.
Ah, thank you. Have fun with that. Hello.
Hello. How are you doing?
Terrible.
Oh, that's not good. What's going on?
I now have to take care of a ducky.
Oh, yeah, no,
I'm
that's fair.
kidding.
Understandable.
Okay, I'm kidding. It's not that bad. Day's not been bad. It's basically just begun.
Yep.
But hello.
Actually, hello. Let me clock in real quick.
Did you know you can actually clock in at the desk?
I can? Ooh.
Yeah.
Fun.
I'm trying to get in the habit of doing it more often. You know, that way it actually feels like I'm
Yep.
clocking in.
Nice.
Right there.
Yeah, nice.
Right
Good to know.
there.
Good
That thing.
to know. Nice.
You can also clock off there. You know, just gotta put your card in the thing, and then you just take your card out, and you
Nice.
like one of them old machine things.
Yes. Old machine
Honestly,
things.
I was just organizing my notes. Yeah, you don't realize I have a lot of personal notes. And they're all
Yeah, I have a good
medical
amount
related.
too. But probably not as many as you, but I have a decent amount.
Maybe. I just have things I know I'd probably forget about, or things just to consider.
Yeah, fair enough.
Okay, let's take a look at what people have said about you behind your back. I know, such a lovely way of wording it. Is this the time where I have to do the rain dance?
Maybe.
Okay, let's see. Trying to find the last report about you. I believe it was me, apparently.
Yep. That's what I was gonna say. I think it was you.
Consistency, right?
Mhm.
Ah. Even though we somewhat changed up the way we write, well, not really changed the way we write reports. It's kind of like now, after discussion, we're still kind of confirming it, but right now we have a mixed way of doing a certain thing, a certain section.
Okay.
And it kind of depends on how you were taught and all of that.
Which section is that?
It's for if you want to, when you're writing a report, you know how I kind of told you to try to put your X-ray, CT, MRI scans,
Yeah.
as well as the concussion assessments into your treatment, not secondary assessment. So I've recently learned that, depending on how you've been trained in the past, I was personally trained to have it that way, but other people have been trained to put it in the secondary assessment.
Yeah, I remember
So,
when I was going through some things with Angel.
I'm gonna
I
be a little
mentioned
bit
that.
more lenient about it now,
Yeah.
because apparently people train differently, and that's just the way I'm gonna see it. So whether or not you
Yeah,
put it there, as long as it's in one of those two sections,
You're good. Fair enough.
I'll be satisfied.
Yeah, I kind of like a bit back after our first little introduction to things. I mentioned that to Angel, and she was so surprised. She was like, "But no."
Yeah,
So, yeah,
I'm
that's
gonna be
when I
honest.
realized that people do things differently.
Yeah, so I'm gonna be honest. She was the main one that brought up that point among the trainers,
Yeah,
and I'm
probably.
like, well, let's just say
That's
right
probably
now,
because of that conversation.
right now, well, it's right now gonna turn into a situation of we're trying to figure out the official way we're gonna start teaching it to people, but for now it's kind of a thing of
Either or.
as long as in one of those two things, because the thing is everybody's been taught differently. As long as it's in one of those two, you're fine. If it's anywhere else, then yeah, we have the right to complain.
Yeah, fair enough.
Personally, I'm gonna keep mine in the secondary assessment, but hey, all up to you.
Yep.
And no, it was not related to you. It was related to someone else bringing up the point.
Okay. So I wasn't the only one then.
I believe they said it a bit more bluntly.
Oh.
So that. I believe that's an ambulance. But they're passing by. We have a person. Possibly. Or is it just a passerby? I hear them parking. Or at least attempting
you
to.
have really good hearing.
You get used to hearing certain noises and just knowing what they mean.
Fair enough.
Oh, never mind. They're going to the pharmacy. Okay, let's take a look at what you got to get done. Okay. Still really haven't treated any GSWs. Well, treated them, but still needs supervision. Needs supervision on stab wounds, burns, abrasions. Oh. If you want to local down one, feel free. You'll notice that Brooks is up at Polito. She tends to get in the habit of localing people if you don't claim them. So, good habit to have.
Oh.
Some people are a lot more pertinent on it. Me, if I see you treating the person, I'm gonna assume you have the person. But now we have multiple people at multiple hospitals, so we can't.
Yeah.
It's they don't know what we're doing, and we don't know what they're doing. So.
Fair enough.
Okay, what else? Blunt force trauma, fractures, sprains, spinal injuries, head injuries, MRIs and CT scans. I love my X-rays. I love X-rays. And I'm gonna be honest, I feel like we could totally do a sim of them. Of the X-ray, of like the MRI and CT, if we really wanted to.
Yeah.
And it's not stated that we can. I gotta be honest, when I got trained for them, I got them simmed. Apparently you
Better
still
than
need
nothing.
supervision on your bedside manners, apparently.
Okay.
Yeah, and then a lot of the additional injuries, which are just kind of either supervision or some practice, but the problem is, with additional injuries is they're a lot harder to get because they're the least frequent thing we see. You know what, we can do that. Do you feel like going through some sims for the MRIs and CTs? That way we can get them at least moved up to Bs.
Sure.
And the other thing is, what we might do is say even there's a potential at someone getting a scan. What we're gonna do is we're gonna try to convince them to get not convince. We're gonna see if we can encourage them to get a scan.
Uh-huh.
That way you can at least get it checked off that you did one, instead of it just being, well, she knows about them, but she's never done one.
I kind of did one, but you know.
You'll notice it's a thing we do, especially with things that are like, you don't really need to do them, but you can do them, which is scans.
Yeah.
Okay, so do we want to do that? Do we want to do some sims of this? That way we can get that.
Sure.
Some people just can't drive, it's fine.
Yeah,
I think. I don't. Let me check who that is. Oh, we got someone.
Oh boy.
Hello!
Hello.
Hello.
Many GSWs, he decided to shoot at an officer.
Oh, wonderful. She actually has to be trained in treating us. That's great. Okay, let's ooh, okay.
Let's take a look at him.
Yep. Deep breath. We got this.
Yep.
We're good.
Let's see. Let's see where the majority of the bullets are here.
Trying to figure out what they're. Saha. Accept. 382.
513 tonight.
There we go, I accepted it.
Alright, seems like it's mostly his upper body. Let's see if they're throwing throughs. Yeah.
Thank you.
Fine.
She's being sarcastic, by the way. Okay, so what kind of gunshots are these? Through and through is
so
what?
There's a few. Yeah, there's a few stuck in his upper torso.
Okay.
The rest seem to be through and throughs.
Any grazes?
Sorry?
Any grazes?
Oh yeah, I saw one on the head.
Okay.
But it seems like just a graze, thankfully.
Okay. Good. How heavily is he bleeding?
It
right
was. He was bleeding pretty heavily.
Okay. I'm gonna get a thing of blood attached to him. If you want to take a look at that Let's see where it's bleeding the most, and remember, just talk me through what you're doing as you're doing it. That way, just in case I need to correct anything, then I can.
Yeah, I'm just gonna see where the majority of the bleeding is going through.
Attaches a.
I think it's gonna be probably the chest wounds. Yeah, it is mostly coming from his chest.
Okay, got it all cleaned up. Make sure it didn't go through anything important.
Alright. Just gonna flush the wounds real quick. Let's see if any major organs were hit here.
Yep. I got a blood bank attached to him, so.
Alrighty.
So, what's it looking like?
Yeah. I don't think any organs were hit, but he definitely has bullets still lodged in him. I don't see any exit wounds, actually.
Okay. So, we're gonna take out our tweezers, and we're going to be very careful to see if we can get that.
Yep.
I'll be ready just in case you need something cauterized. Did you get it?
Yeah, I'm gonna try to grab this bullet, see if I can
Okay.
pull it out without any major bleeding going on. If so, I'm gonna carry with the rest.
Look at this. Garbs. Oh.
Seems to be pretty good. Yep, got that one.
Was that the only one?
The rest here. There were a few. I'm gonna
Okay.
grab the rest here.
I'm gonna quickly clean up his forehead.
Got the second one too. Okay, there's a couple more here. Let me see if I can pull the others out.
Okay.
Alrighty, got the third one. And let's see what the last. Those are.
We got this. If she does this and he doesn't, nothing bad happens to him. Just gonna give him the, I'm just gonna give her the A for GSWs.
Lodged pretty deep.
Oh.
Can't really get a grab on it.
Where is
I'm
it?
gonna try
Where specifically is it stuck in?
yeah, let's see.
Is anything attached to it? Is it attached to anything in particular? Oh, wait, I can kinda see it.
Yeah, it's really close to the heart. I'm gonna see if it's like lodged in anything like an artery or something.
Do you think it's safe to take out?
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna try to see. If it's hitting anything like a major blood vessel or anything.
Well, is it near the heart? Or is it,
Yeah, it's
like
right next to it.
stuck in the heart?
No, it's next to it.
Okay, try to be very careful. I also got the head all cleaned up. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do, okay? I'm gonna be ready to suction anything that needs to be suctioned up or cleaned up. Now what I want you to do is very slowly try to to take the bullet out.
Alright. I'm gonna grab this longer pair and let's see if we can get a good grip on it and pull it out slowly. Okay.
There we go, look at
Wasn't
that.
too bad.
So you just gotta be careful.
Yeah.
Okay, is that everything? Is that all the bullets inside him?
Yep, seems like all of the bullets. I'm gonna see if there's any debris in there before anything else.
Good, good.
No, it seems pretty clean. Okay. Yeah, but he's still bleeding.
To be fair, he is.
Close up soon
I
enough.
was gonna say, to be fair, he is still
Yeah?
he's still open.
Definitely.
So I'd say start closing him up.
Alrighty.
And move on to the next one. Figure out where the second worst bleed is. Oh. Oh.
Alright. I'll try to suture this close. Don't want that blood the most here. See if it holds alright.
Out of curiosity, can you still hear me?
Yep.
Wonderful. I forgot, when we're treating people, we're supposed to keep our voices to a whisper. Even if it's more difficult to hear. Oh. Okay. Okay. Well, I got his hand. I can barely hear her, which is annoying as hell. There we go. Patch his hand all up. To be honest, whether people like it or not, we're gonna then get that report written up, because that way, when I write up your thing, I can be like, yes, she actually treated JSWs basically all by herself. Oh, don't worry about the head, it should be all patched up. I'm pretty sure I cleaned up the head already. So, if anything you're noticing is probably just underneath the bandage. See, I do a lot of vocal stuff. Like, I'll say I'm doing it, but not necessarily / me doing it. We're gonna get that one.
Oh, this man's losing his firearms license from this.
Damn. Oh no. Okay. Wonderful. Hello, sir. Are you awake? Hello? Oh, look at that. He's waking up. That's wonderful. Can you say a word for me? Just any word.
Beans on toast.
I mean, those are definitely words.
Jesus Christ. What happened? What happened?
What happened? What do you recall happening?
This thing I remember is I was at the town hall waiting for somebody to go into court.
Oh?
What happened?
Do you remember the date this happened? Was this today?
Yes, I think so. I don't know. Maybe.
What's the date today?
I don't know the date.
If you were to take a guess, what day do you think it is?
I don't know.
You don't know?
Really,
Okay.
I don't have no. I don't really keep track of days.
Okay. Well, apparently you were shot up. I don't know what from, but that's how you got here.
I was shot.
Yeah, you were shot.
Jesus.
I don't know the whole story, but I'm pretty sure the officers will fill you in.
That's not good. Who shot me?
I'm not exactly sure. It would probably not be legally sound for me to assume.
Jesus.
Like I said, I'm pretty sure the officers can tell you all about what happened because you got here in a police cruiser.
Oh God! Did the police shoot me?
Like I said, not entirely sure. We were just told you were shot.
Well, I gotta get out of here. I can't afford this.
Do you remember your name? Can you tell us your name?
I'm Danny.
Like DeVito?
Yeah, like DeVito.
But what's your actual last name?
Bagshaw. Like the bag.
Yep, got it. Do you recall what your SSN is? That's with that?
It is 10881.
Wonderful. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. So do you want to rest here, or do you want to go with the officers? I mean, those are your two options.
No, I'm gonna get out of here.
So you want to go with the officers?
Not really, but I wanna go.
Okay, so you don't want to be in the hospital.
No, I gotta get out of here.
Okay. So, I'm gonna go get the officer, okay? I'm gonna leave you with my wonderful, the wonderful nurse here, and, I'm gonna get them to tell you what they saw from their perspective. Because I might be remembering a little bit more than you do.
Okay.
Cool. Wonderful. I have good news and bad news.
What's the good
Oh,
news?
at least I think there's technically bad news. The good news is, he's awake and we got everything all treated. He doesn't want to stay in the hospital, which is technically his choice. And, the bad news is I asked him what he remembered happened, and he can't recall anything, so if you're planning on questioning him, just keep that in...
3 GSWs to the head.
Like I said, keep that in mind when if you end up questioning him at all.
Well, my body cam tells a pretty clear-cut story, so I don't think we'll need to be asking him any questions anyhow.
I also told him that you would tell him what happened, from your perspective at the very least, so...
Yeah, we can do that.
Because he does not recall. He said something about last thing he remembers was being at the town hall or something. Not sure if that means anything to you guys, but that's what he says the last thing he remembers was.
Doesn't mean anything to me personally, but...
So yeah.
We got a pretty clear-cut point of view on what exactly all happened. Body cam kind of caught everything, so...
By the way, he was specifically asking who shot him. I didn't tell him who shot him. I can assume it was you guys, but legally, for legal reasons, I'm not gonna put words and assume. So yeah.
This guy came out of a store with a gun after responding to a shots fired call.
I mean, hey,
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest.
Need for the charges we're pushing anyway.
I don't need to know. He just wants to know.
Oh yeah.
So, yeah, you're good to come back over here. Well, here's the officers. I've talked to them. They said they're gonna tell you exactly what happened, but you're definitely gonna have to go with them. Unfortunately,
Remember me?
Not really. Not really, no.
Well, I certainly remember you, and so does my body camera. So if there's any confusion as to what all happened, you know, picture tells 1,000 words, or rather, this video is like 10,000 words. This video, you know, whatever that saying is.
Can you tell me what happened? I do not know.
Is this where we walk away and you tell the story to him of what happened?
I mean, I don't personally care unless Phoenix here is going to outrank me and say otherwise, but... Got a shots fired call at 24/7 on El Rancho. I responded. I see you running out the store with a gun in your hand and you're limping. You run into the back of a taxi. You tell the guy to drive off. He says no and dips. And you point your gun at me and you start shooting me through the back window of the taxi. Yeah.
That's pretty badass.
So I have to put you down, and that's why we're here.
Okay, well, me and the nurse have to go tend to things, and you can handle your suspect, Mr. I'll be honest, I'm terrible with names. Mr. Bagshaw.
Oh, hello,
At your
that's
service.
me. That's me, hello.
Yeah. I've had Nurse Nancy take a look at one of them.
Yep. No, I'm okay, thank you.
That's alright. And if Nurse Nancy took take a look at you as well. Apologies, we've been very busy. Cool. You all good with that? Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
That seems like it.
He doesn't seem that good. He's losing his footing.
Just me. I apologize. I was just talking to the other nurse. Apologies. I was sorry for confusing you.
Alrighty. Let's take a look at this.
So, his SSN is 10881.
Yep, I wrote that down.
good.
Action. Let's see.
We're gonna be busy writing a quick report so we can get her GSWs checked off. Alright, so if anyone gets in, can you please local them?
Okay.
Thank you. Wonderful. See, this is why we work with people. Okay, Max, Grim. I'm definitely going to be marking your GSWs as an A, which is considered very adequate.
Yay.
Jeez, no one's going to harass you about it. But that's mainly because, I'm going to be honest, you just did that pretty much all on your own. I didn't really do much, other than what would happen if you had another nurse with you either way, no matter your rank. Which is just like, hey, can you do this? Thank you, appreciate it. No. Hey, I'm gonna do this. Thank you, appreciate it.
I mean, hey, that's, what's the word? God damn it.
I don't believe goddammit it's the word.
No,
I
it's
will
not
say
the
though.
word I was looking for, no.
I will say there is one thing you need to be careful of though.
Okay.
Nothing to do with the treatment itself, more just so when I treated the when I treated the graze to the head, I did verbally state that I was treating the head.
Oh, okay.
And
Totally blacked out of that. Yeah, my bad on
I
that
guess
one.
you got super focused on the other stuff.
Yeah, I genuinely didn't hear that, which is on me.
But yes. Thing to keep in mind. Multitasking is a skill.
For sure.
Last thing someone needs to do is to have something treated twice.
Very true.
And that is why I briefly interrupted you, being like, yeah,
That's good.
you're
That's
good.
No, definitely.
After treating patient with no supervision, I would say minimal. With minimal supervision. GSWs. Treat a patient with GSWs with minimal supervision. We got A. We got A. I like that. But no, the reason I ended up doing it, I'm gonna be honest, my mindset throughout that entire treatment was, gonna be honest, if you can do this without me really having to do much, and, you know, the patient either doesn't die or just bleed, like there's no issues or whatever, and that's bleeding out or whatever, then, you know, then I'll just mark you off as that completed.
Yeah, fair enough.
Which, I'd say you met the criteria, the patient didn't die, and they didn't bleed out, so...
Yeah. I didn't cause anyone to die or let them die, that's...
So, yeah, I was like, oh, wait. The only real reason I was there was mostly for, well, yeah. I didn't really, I don't think I would have had to be there, but
I still need you there to, you know, guide me.
I was there as a just in case. Plus, from what I could see, they were bleeding heavily, so it's like, If you were just a if you were a staff nurse, I probably would have also probably assisted anyway. Cause hey, that's some heavy bleeding.
Oh yeah, he was bleeding, alright.
I treated a patient with GFUs with minimal supervision, which I consider very adequate by my standards. Buh. Wonderful. I'm gonna go check that. You write the report.
Yeah.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
That lovely gentleman there over there says has broken legs and he needs a wheelchair. Do you want to check him over?
His broken legs.
Yeah, he was tased multiple times, fell down a mountain, was nearly nibbled on by a murder kitty, and I needed to beat him in submission with my baton.
He didn't mention the part where he landed on me with a car.
I didn't see that, sir.
Just because you didn't say it doesn't mean it didn't happen. But hey.
It's all on body cam.
Okay.
Can I get some drugs for these legs?
I'm assuming the Nurse Nancy took a look at everything and...
Yeah, but you know, my legs are still broken and I need a wheelchair.
But that's what I mean. Like, she took a look at your legs and everything.
Yeah, she was pretty nice.
He's in a bed long enough for Nancy to check it out.
Okay, let me take a look at her paperwork and just be sure, you know, because people like to ask for wheelchairs even though they don't need them.
I was crushed by a car.
Wheelchair if you need one.
I was crushed by a car and they're fighting me on a wheelchair, Jack.
Yeah. I understand, but I wasn't the one that treated you, you know? I hope you understand that. Don't want to mess up what Nurse Nancy did. Just checking to make sure if she actually noted that down. Yep,
right there at the bottom.
I see it. Cool. Okay, I'm gonna get you a wheelchair then. Just make sure that, because, you know, you're gonna be getting a wheelchair, it is still technically the hospital's wheelchair, so once you don't need it anymore, go back to the hospital and just, you know, return it. Don't use it for weird shenanigan things. Ah. Give me a second. Just gonna grab a wheelchair for someone. This actually might take a second. Gotta find it. Ah, I love going through a 5-floor hospital just to find wheelchairs. Okay, this actually makes sense. Not surprised that it would be here. Oh my god. Still running. Running, 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 running. Huh. That's exhausting. Deuces. Okay, let me get that wheelchair for you.
Are wheelchairs even allowed on prison grounds?
Are wheelchairs allowed on prison? Oh.
Why am I going to prison for running away from a murder kitty?
I'm gonna be honest, I'm not too sure. I'm genuinely not sure. I would assume they're allowed their wheelchair as long as they're, you know, using it properly and all that stuff, and they're not using it to harm anyone. Because if they did that,
There's a DOC corporal on duty. Let's ask. Okay. If you feel better, please get up and get it in the wheelchair.
for all you know, he might need help getting onto the chair. Just saying. If you could hold his arm, that would be nice.
My legs are broken and you shackled them together. This is messed up.
I mean, you kept on running, sir. They didn't realize your legs were broken. Can you get on the chair?
It's because I had to take some stuff.
Okay, how goes the report?
I am almost done. I just finished with the treatment, so just the last few bits.
Cool. Oh wow, you actually, well, you're doing the good habit. We're gonna mark that off. Oh yeah, another thing to mention, good job on, being able to, explain what you were doing as you were doing the things. I know the man wasn't very conscious, but hey.
Yeah, I'm happy about that, because I had issue with that at the beginning. Because I was, too used to just doing things.
I mean, that's why I specifically told you right at the beginning, I'm like, please tell me what you're doing as you're doing them, so that way I actually know what the frig you're doing. And I don't accidentally, you know, make the mistake of doing the same thing you've already done.
Yeah. Which was the mistake I did.
She was able to explain the procedure, and it's good to be able to admit your own mistakes, by the way.
Yeah, I'm learning. I'm not scared of saying I did something wrong.
She was able to explain the procedure she was doing as she was doing the procedure. I really want to get those scans done.
Yeah, fair enough. So, I have one question here. I always kind of struggle with the whole kind of vitals part. I'm thinking, because although, you know, he was like bleeding and all, but I don't know, like.
Come on, my friend fell. She needs some help.
Okay. Do you mind if Nurse Nancy takes a look?
Oh, please, please.
Oh, you gotta still check her in.
Oh, okay. I didn't know. I mean, you're the medical professional, you know.
Yeah, but like. Someone's complaining. That's alright. It's alright. People still always forget that there's 100 people that work here at any given time.
Yeah.
It's like, bruh. Okay. Okay, so what were you asking before we got interrupted? Not rudely, believe it or not, but you know.
Yeah. So my only thing was that I'm just gonna ask on this one because I'm unsure. With the whole vital symptoms, I sometimes like struggle. I'm like, unsure. Is it okay if for this one I write something like heavy bleeding and vitals otherwise normal, or should I like add something else, write something else?
Is heavy bleeding considered a vital?
Well, it says vital slash symptoms, so is that?
Did the patient tell you?
No.
Then it's
Okay,
not
yeah,
a
fair
symptom.
enough. Okay. Should I write here then?
Honestly, the best way of thinking about it is, and it's annoying as hell, and I kind of hate it to this day, but your primary assessment and your vitals are ish the same, kind of.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking, but I'm like, do I just like write the same thing?
The way I differentiate them so they don't seem like I'm just copy pasting, is, so you know how you do your airway, breathing, circulation, skin, AVPU in your primary? Oh wow, they're all screaming. That's wonderful. So the thing with the vitals is you can kind of reword it. So the way I have it is I have pretty much the same thing as you in the secondary in the primary. But the secondary, I do heart rate, blood pressure, breathing. And the symptoms after that. Yeah. Hello.
Hello there.
How are you?
I feel a bit better.
I'm glad. Did they feed you the good old Lucky Charms today? Is that why you're feeling better?
Think so.
Yeah, Lucky Charms does that.
Boy, fella, boy. Can you contact the payday for me?
Can I contact who?
The payday, the police department.
The pay...
Policeman.
Oh, the police?
Payday.
PD. Okay. I believe I can. You don't care about anyone in particular? Just PD in general?
Well, they brought me here, and I got to go to ICU.
Ah, okay.
So I know I don't want to.
We
run
have...
away, basically. Hello there, fella.
Hello. Okay, so I'm gonna do that.
You're Richard O'Connor, aren't you?
Edward O'Connor.
Yeah, I'm contacting a PD for him right now.
Yeah. Good to see you awake.
That is asking...
Did your surgery, so...
Oh, you saved my life.
We have a
Yeah,
patient...
it's just doing my job, mate.
Yo, you're a whiskey fella.
Don't worry.
Stop
Okay.
being humble. You saved his life.
So, sorry, yes. I saved your life. Bow down to me.
Okay, that's a bit much.
That's good. Yeah, okay.
You're not a
which one
god.
Would you prefer that one or the humble one?
An in-between.
I only have 2 modes, damn it.
Find it in between.
Okay. You are welcome, but yeah, don't worry about it. It's all part and parcel of the job, mate.
There you go.
Yeah.
That was better, fella.
Yes, yeah.
I'm not bowing down to no fucker.
No,
I don't even
that's fair.
believe in.
I was gonna say, you don't want to sound cocky.
Yeah.
Alrighty. I think I'm done with
Nerd is asking to see an officer. If one could come down here, that would be nice.
I tell you though, you were lucky. everything kind of damaged flesh, so and flesh and muscle, so
There we go. Okay. I shall take a look. Let's. Oh well, whoopsie daisies. In the meantime, I was gonna say if you want to sit down, it's up to you. But I forgot you're kind of
Oh, that's
sitting.
funny, isn't it? Don't think I'll be walking much for a while.
yeah, you've got to give time.
I guess the proper term is if you want to get parked up somewhere.
Where's the local park around here then? Over here. I'll go in the corner shadow.
Look, we can sit on. We can all sit on.
Okay, let's take a look at this. Okay, we got every clean. We got breathing, circulation, scanning, F poo. Head, upper torso, chest. I will say he did have a grace to the hand, surprisingly, somehow. But hey, yes. But I cleaned that one up. It was very quick. Diagnosis, yes. I'm surprised you didn't get tripped up by the responses to the questions. By the me be doing a concussion assessment and not actually saying he has a concussion, because technically he doesn't. He just got shot in the head. Okay, tags. Good. I swear we're gonna be dealing with this dog for a little bit, but hey. Okay.
You guys didn't even help me. I've given you a 0-star review on Yelp. I am not impressed.
What do you mean? There's Nancy took a look.
That's not good enough.
What do you mean?
It's not good enough, is it?
But
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest, I'm
Zero on
surprised.
Yelp.
I'm gonna be honest, I'm kind of surprised by the Yelp thing.
I'm joking.
You're choking.
Have a great day. No, joking. I'm not choking.
Okay, just check.
I suppose I'll have to check it out considering you saved my life.
It's okay to be to poke fun. As long as they understand.
Nice to meet you too, love.
Yeah. Yeah. Pretty much. Yeah. You're good.
Like to know I got in a bit of trouble with the police and they shot me off a 2-story building.
Can't really complain.
But that's good to hear.
I will say I definitely want to get you all checked in on those. I know I for sure want to get you checked in on those scans. That way we can get all the that one section done at the very least. Because the only things you have that you need to get trained on skills-wise, not like injury-wise, but skills-wise, is MRI, CT, and X-ray.
Okay.
So I'm like, okay, cool.
Hello. I'm gorgeous. Okay, bitch, you're gonna get punched. My tiara.
That did not sound like he was putting on a tiara, but besides, fine.
No offense, but I wouldn't
Hey,
take
it's
no
probably plastic, that's why.
It's fake.
It's not saying that.
No offense, but I wouldn't take you home if it would take ages.
I'm half tempted to ask.
I just said I wouldn't take him home because it would take ages.
The tiara is plastic or not?
Yeah, I'm half tempted.
Oh, thank you.
Or we can go downstairs and deal with the X-ray stuff.
Either or
This is
sounds great.
reminding me of KFC man.
Cool. Let's go downstairs.
Yeah.
He didn't even get to the point of fucking wheelchair. He was,
No, I just burned him.
Hey, Powers. Nurse Powers. Being ignored, imagine.
He's probably not on the
Give me a second, I gotta go yell at him.
Oh, fuck off.
Okay.
You need fucking psychology. I'm gonna break your other ankle.
I mean this in the nicest way possible, okay? And I'm joking, of course, okay? Powers, why the frig are you not on radio?
What?
Are you not on radio?
Shit, I've forgotten the plot. Yeah.
I thought we were getting told off then. I was
That
like,
was
oh.
such a good joke.
Thank you.
I
I was gonna say,
Yeah,
by the
no,
way, when
That was really
okay,
disappointing.
when an officer comes here, they're here for him. Okay.
Yeah.
Why are you radioing when I'm right next to you? You dummy.
I know.
Sorry. I'm glad you're getting your radio practice. That freaking radios while I'm right next to him. Like, what are you doing? Like, I'm making sure my radio works. But you did it twice in a row! Like, what? I just had to make sure he knew about the police officer situation coming. I don't understand people sometimes.
Yeah.
People are freaking confusing.
People really are strange creatures.
So, have you used an MRI, CT, or X-ray machine before?
X-ray? I genuinely do not remember. It was one of them.
Well. Which one do you think you used?
Yeah, you will. She could crouch.
I think it was an X-ray.
It wasn't one of these big circular machines.
Yeah, like this.
I don't think it was.
Okay, then it was probably an X-ray. Do you know what the difference between a MRI and a CT is? No, I do not need the weird medical term.
Yes, I knew. I just need to remember which one is which. Damn it. I knew I knew this. I know it's one of them. Wasn't like CT.
Technically, I can't hear them talking about having a gun.
No, I'm looking at my notes. I'm sorry.
How dare you use your resources?
Yes. Okay, great. So right. Okay, so MRIs
Yes.
were for the Yeah, so MRIs to check like organs, calcium buildup, things like that, bullets, fragmentation, dark spots. NCT is for like really soft tissue and it's more in depth.
Okay, soft tissue and tissues such as...
Yes.
Beautiful. Do you know when you might use one over the other?
Yeah, that one I'm not too sure on, to be honest. Because I kind of got, like what they are and whatnot, what they do, but...
Okay, go based on what the information you know. Take the information you know, and then kind of deduct from there.
Yeah. So I know that MRI would use for like bullets, anything like to do with organs, like buildups of calcium, or like I know that like dark spots can mean trapped hair or bleeding, to check integrity of organs, things like that. with the CT, I'm not too sure. All I know is that it's more in depth. That's really it. Kind of need to
Okay. You can be a little bit less specific than that.
That's what I have in my notes.
You can be a little bit
yeah.
less specific than that.
Specific. Okay. So okay, I would say MRI is probably for more
Like, technically, say someone comes in with a broken bone, which of the two scan options can you use for that?
Oh, probably MRI, if not X-ray.
Why am I to use an MRI versus an X-ray? What's the most minute difference between the two? Think of the images in themselves.
I mean,
If you need to look at a picture of an MRI scan, go look up a picture of an MRI scan, and then go look at the picture of an X-ray scan. You'll see a major difference between the two. And you'll get clarification on why one is more detailed. It's the biggest difference.
I mean, with the X-ray, you're only gonna see the bones, and with an
Think of how the scan is done. So an X-ray. How does the machine look for an X-ray?
What does a machine look?
Yeah, how does the X-ray machine look? I'm assuming you've used the X-ray machine.
Yes.
You said you have.
To describe it, I don't know how to describe it.
So if someone gets an X-ray scan, what procedure do you get them to do? Do they get into the X-ray scan room? How do they lie down? Where is the device?
I mean, it's just a table, and
Okay.
the device is above the person.
Okay.
Well, it depends if it's just like an arm, they can just lay an arm on it. They don't need to like get on the table, but
Now what's the difference between that machine and this machine?
you gotta get in it.
But
Full body.
what does this machine do when it takes the picture versus the X-ray?
Is it more of the Is it this one that you can kind of go through layers of
I'm trying to hint at it.
flat picture? There's several, and you can like check different layers and whatnot.
I'm gonna be honest, I'm so kind of surprised you didn't get told this, because it's the most basic difference between the two.
Okay.
And I'm gonna give you the perfect example. What's the difference between a circle and a sphere?
Okay, flat and yeah, like 3D imaging, yeah.
So what do you think the difference between an X-ray?
Yeah, so just like, you know, the flat, just kind of straight up one single picture, and for MRI it's like multiple, because it's like you can go through it. It's like 3D imaging, so you can go through different layers and check in.
There you go, so which one does which?
Oh, X-ray is the flat one.
There you go, see?
Yeah, no, that's yeah.
See, it
no,
wasn't the
MRI is
comp.
definitely more in depth.
See, I told you the
For me, it's the whole CT thing that's.
I told you the answer was a lot less complicated than you thought it was.
For me, it's just the difference
3D
between
versus
MRI
2D.
and CT. Yeah, but with the CT, this is what confuses me. Like, I get the X-ray and MRI. That one, yeah, okay, got it. Got it. The one with the CT, difference between MRI and CT.
So CT is mostly for, like, muscles.
Okay.
MRIs and X-rays are mostly for bones.
Fair enough.
That's the best way to think about it. There's more machines you can scan a bone with than... Also, this is the most important thing, because yes, it is an actual factor you have to consider before you decide between using one over the other. Why might you not get someone to use it? And it's a very simple answer if you know people well enough. Why might you not put someone in this versus getting them an X-ray? It's the simple answer.
Simple answer. I don't know. Why?
Why might someone not be able to go on a thing like this? It's the same reason some people don't like elevators.
Oh. Claustrophobia?
There you go.
Huh.
Yeah, believe it or not,
Yeah,
it is an actual
definitely
reason.
not a fun thing to be in, that's for sure.
And that is why you always ask people if they have claustrophobia before you put them in one of these. Unless they're unconscious, in which case, they're not, let's be honest, they're not gonna know.
Fair enough. Yeah, that makes sense.
Okay, so, overall, what did we say the difference between a MRI, CT, and X-ray are?
Okay. So X-ray is a flat image of bones. MRI, you can check bones and organs, but it's more in-depth and it's 3D. You can go through layers, see more things more in-depth. And CT is for, it's really in-depth, but it's more for really soft tissues and muscles, things like that.
And the most important thing that I just most recently taught you.
Yes, if you're thinking between X-ray or MRI, probably ask the person if they have claustrophobia.
Probably?
Yeah, definitely yes.
There we go. Last thing you'd need is someone moving around in one of these machines, because you find out last second that they have claustrophobia. Because then it just means you have to be like, okay, well I can't use this image anymore, and now I gotta bring them all the way upstairs just to get an X-ray. The other thing is, I did mention that.
I know you, yeah, I know
But,
you did,
but nobody's responded, so I appreciate you putting in another.
Yeah, no worries.
But, what I'll do for now... Oh.
There go the lights.
Well, what I'll do for now... Because, let's be honest, most of the machines are used the exact same way. You put the people on the thing, you make sure you get all the metals removed.
MRI, you get the metal, yeah. I mean, either way, you probably get all the metals. But in MRI, that's very important.
Oh, speaking of which, why do you want to remove the metals, especially for this machine?
It'll go through you? Yup, it'll just yoink.
You can be as brutal about the description as you want. What happens?
Yeah, if you got metals, they'll just like straight up shoot through you.
Yep. Because
Magnets.
Magnets.
Yes.
We love magnets.
Studied physics for a long time.
But yeah. So I'm gonna mark those as a B, which means you're gonna still need use of them. But I'm gonna tell you right now, they're pretty much the same thing. You put them on the thing, you
Type.
You remove any of the metals they have. I would say still try to remove the metals if they if you're using an X-ray, cause it's still a form of it's a form of radiation, and if that gets on, say, a watch, for example, long-term exposure and all that stuff. People say it's very minor, but you know, it's no exposure is better than minor long-term exposure. And you always take the metal things out of the room.
Yes.
Don't put them in a box and then put them to the side, because it's still there. For all you know, this magnet might be strong enough to just be like, rip!
Rip through it.
And it's like, well, you just sliced up a patient. Congratulations.
Yep. R.I.P. lawsuit pending.
I don't actually know if anyone's actually recovered from a situation like that, though.
Yeah, I guess it depends on the size of the metal.
Not often, though.
Yeah, fair enough.
So, as you know, I don't usually stick around after a storm.
Yep.
So, let's quickly go over what we went over. Do you remember what we went over?
Yes.
Okay, what's the first thing we did?
First thing we did, right. So we treated the guy. I realized that I need to pay more attention to what others are doing so I don't treat the same thing twice.
Yep.
I know that on the vitals I can do the heart rate, blood pressure, and breathing there, so I don't do the same thing on primer reassessment. Then, we also went through all of the different scans, the differences, when to use which, the fact that you gotta ask the patient if they have claustrophobia before using any of it, all the metals and all of that.
Yep.
Yeah.
Even though you kind of already answered this question, what do you think you need to improve on?
Yes. Okay. Definitely need to get better at multitasking and seeing what's happening around me while I'm doing something with another person next to me. So
I agree.
one thing. Yes.
Anything else?
And yeah, so I'll still need to learn how to do this, but on the things that I do know I need to improve on, I mean, I can always improve on everything.
Keep in mind, improving is things you've learned that you could be better at, not things you haven't learned anything about at all.
Yeah, that's what I saw that. I'm like, yeah, that's something I don't really know yet, so I'm gonna skip that one. But yeah,
Because you could have been like, I could learn about blunt force trauma, fractures, sprains, this, and it's like, we haven't been taught anything about that, so that's not improving. That's just learning it, period.
Yep.
But yes.
So definitely the more paying attention to what's happening around me.
Do you know why I ask you personally what you think you should improve, and I just don't tell you what you should improve?
Yeah, because if I don't know what I need to improve on, then I mean, you gotta know what you do wrong. If you don't, then how are you gonna improve?
Well, there's multiple reasons, but you know that's a portion of the reason. It also makes sure you don't get cocky.
Yeah, for sure.
Because if you just think you're always doing everything right, you're gonna get cocky very, very, very quickly. And the one thing that cocky people tend to do is make more mistakes.
True.
And it's also a good habit to know the mistakes you make, so that way you can quickly correct them. And let's be honest, it's better that you know your own mistakes than someone tell you your mistakes.
Definitely. You know, it's better than, like, for example, I completely
Also, critical
didn't
thinking.
realize you treated something and I completely missed that, but you know, I'm really glad you told me so I can pay attention.
Also, critical thinking, it's a really good thing. I think it's a very, 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 very important skill to have. And self-criticization and
at a healthy level.
Yeah, at a healthy level, of course. Everything in moderation, of course. But I mean, like, self-criticization at a healthy level is good.
Yeah, definitely. How else are you gonna
Remember, it's a practice. It's not a profession.
Fair enough.
People think this is a profession. It's not. We're constantly learning.
It's practice.
Everything's changing. As I've learned. Like, a couple weeks ago. With the whole training thing.
Oh yeah, right.
But, yeah, so pretty much what I added, well, I can't really disagree with any of the things you said you improve on, so I'm probably going to keep note of that. I mentioned that you yourself know about that. We marked off the GSWs as a full A, so nobody should harass you about that anymore. Still have a lot to go through, but a lot of it's sims. As you can tell, during this time, a lot of people can get very, very impatient, but hey, they're gonna learn the way I see it, they're gonna learn the hard way, that there's like hundreds of people working at this hospital at any given time. Yes, MRI, CT, X-ray. Would love to see you get more, practice and see maybe use one by yourself once.
Yes.
So that's the way I see it. If you can use it on your own, hey, then that means I don't have to worry about it. I don't have to worry about babysitting you.
Yes.
And I'm pretty sure you don't want me babysitting you forever.
Preferably no.
Nobody ever likes their babysitters, let's be real.
Hey, you've been a good babysitter. Not one of them, you know, evil ones that doesn't let me stay up past my bedtime.
Not what I meant, but okay. I see what you mean. I see what you did there.
No, absolutely.
But yeah, other than that, you are good. I took a look at your report. Your report's all good, so that's all wonderful. But hey, I don't ever have to check your reports to be fair, because, hey, just remember that it's okay to ask questions even after you're trained.
Yes.
Because I still to this day ask people questions.
Yeah, definitely. Can't know everything.
If I knew everything, I'd be worried.
That would be a heavy burden. That's for sure.
I'd be actually pretty light. Burdens aren't that heavy. Do I think I can run upstairs quick enough? I doubt it, because I have to go through all these doors.
Yeah, the doors will do it for you.
Now and that's also gonna slow me down.
Yep. Oh, this one's open. There we go.
5 seconds later. Okay. Open!
Elevators, you're cheap.
Now! It did work! So close. It's so close yet so far. Ah! Okay. What? Okay, there we go. There we go. Beautiful. Beautiful. I will say, I found out something though the other day about someone treating someone. I mean, not someone treating someone. A Red Dead situation that happened the other day because apparently, and I didn't know this happened. Apparently, I now know out of character who set the fire during the tour. I now know. I now know. My dog is so cute right now. I know. But yeah, guys, thank you for watching. Make sure to go down below, click that subscribe notification bell. What else? Subscribe, notification bell. The like button. Yeah, I'd really appreciate it. Have a great rest of your day. We're 10 away from 200. We got this. I believe in us. I think we can get this by the end of the month. I believe in us. Have a great rest of your day. Bye-bye.